Okay, so there are two ways you can set up forwarding for your @KW email addresses. The first way is through your MyKW homepage under Technology. So go to MyKW, go to the Technology tab, down to KW Email. It'll launch you into this page right here. You have four options on the side: Sign Up, Manage, Gmail Support. Hit Manage your KW Email. That right here will load up the managing application for the email section on the KW side. You'll have a few options here. Hopefully this looks mildly familiar from where it was from orientation. It might take a little bit to load because I've got a lot going on up here. Here you go. This is where you have quite a few things you can do, including syncing passwords, setting up your recovery email, all of that kind of stuff. Right here, the second box down, forwarding. This is where a forwarding address can be set up. Now, if you have not set up anything, this will say select a forwarding address, and it'll allow you to put in a forwarding address. I already have this forwarded to this address right here. So if you see this right here, that's where it's set up to forward to currently. If that's not the address you want it set to, then hit this stop forwarding button and it'll stop that, and you can re-enter a new address and start from there. The other way that you can set up forwarding is actually through Gmail. If you're used to Gmail, you can log in using your Gmail. I'm going to log into my KW Gmail address. Notice it's my Chris Altman at KW. Make sure you're loading into that one. Notice up here, it might be slightly off your screen, but it says Keller Williams up here in the upper left-hand corner. So that needs to make sure that says Keller Williams up there so that you know you're logged into your Gmail account, your KW Gmail account. From here, on the upper right-hand side, you've got a little sprocket. If you click on the sprocket, come down to Settings. That's going to take you into your email settings. And across the top, you have some selections. One says forwarding and POP/IMAP. So you have all of these up here, but one of them says forwarding. If I click on the forwarding button, it right here is the very top option is forwarding. Right, I have mine set to forward a copy of incoming mail to an address. So I can actually put that address in there. I can add another forwarding address if I want to by clicking the Add a Forward Address button. The second field underneath forward a copy of incoming mail to is what do you want to do with the mail in this inbox after it forwards. You have a few different things you can do. You can keep it, it just leaves it in the inbox as unread. You can mark it as read, so it stays in your KW mail, it just marked as read. You can archive it, so it just archives and gets out of the way, or you can delete it altogether. I would suggest one of the top three, most likely one of these two here in the middle. This Mark Keller Williams Realty Inc. mail as copy as read means it's going to stay in here. You could always log in and see it, and it's not going to show up as unread or needing action. If you go to archive, it's going to stay in this inbox, in the Keller Williams mailbox. It's going to be archived, so it's going to be out of your view, but you could still search for it and find stuff. The top one is going to leave it in there as unread and make it look like you're supposed to do something. And the bottom one is going to delete the mail altogether, which you've got a boatload of storage in this @kw.com email address, so there's really no reason to do that. So those are your options there. Those were our two ways of managing our forwarding. So I hope that helped settle any issues on how to forward your email to the correct email address. And if you have any questions, please give me a call. Thanks a lot.